Life's not fair, is it, my little friend? While some are born to feast, others spend their lives in the dark, begging for scraps.
I came to realize some creatures are born to get all the love. The rest of us get nothing.
I'll sell my invention so that everyone can be superheroes. Everyone can be super. And when everyone's super, no one will be.
You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. How is humanity saved if it's not allowed to evolve?
I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. But you've shown me that's impossible. And as long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back.
Does my face not remind you of what a grown man can do? Shift your hunting ground for a few years and everyone forgets how the law works. Well, let me remind you, a man cub becomes man, and man is forbidden!
You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm sorry.
See? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat. That's the way it works.
So that's it. Prey fears predator and you stay in power?
Yeah, pretty much.
It won't work.
Fear always works.
When you guys tried to destroy the world, this is an error in judgment. But when it's one of us, just lock them up, throw away the key.
Idiots! Children destroy toys! You'll all be ruined! Forgotten! Spending eternity rotting in some landfill!
I know what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless.
Success doesn't come for free, Miguel. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to seize your moment.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
You knew I was the Dragon Warrior. You always knew. But when Oogway said otherwise, what did you do? What did you do? Nothing.
That was not my fault!
Not your fault. Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny?
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
What I ever did, I did to make you proud. Tell me how proud you are, Shifu. Tell me. Tell me!
The world is dark and selfish and cruel. If it finds even the slightest ray of sunshine, it destroys it.
Everybody is awful these days. Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
It's not about what I want. It's about what's fair! You thought we could be decent men in an indecent time. You were wrong. The world is cruel. And the only morality in a cruel world is chance.
This universe is finite, its resources finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist. It needs correction.
You don't know that!
I'm the only one who knows that. At least I'm the only one with the will to act on it.
Every galaxy I've traveled, all you species are the same. You all think you're the center of the universe. You have no idea.
I figured out way back. God is all-powerful. He cannot be all good. And if he is all good, then he cannot be all-powerful.
If you can make God bleed, then people will cease to believe in him. And they will be plowed in the water, and the sharks will come.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Not a bad person. Just had bad luck.
Life is cruel. Why should the afterlife be any different?
I'm going to show the world what true pain is, and stop all wars with the terror that pain will inspire. I shall lead the world down the road to stability and to peace.
You see, the knowledge of death changes everything. If I were to tell you the exact date and time of your own death, it would shatter your world completely. I know. In a split second, your world's cracked open. You look at things differently, you smell things differently. You savor everything, be it a glass of water or a walk in the park. And the irony of it is that that keeps them from really living their life. It keeps them drinking that glass of water, but never really tasting it.
There is no good and evil. There is only power, and those too weak to seek it.
So it's your fault.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't.
First rule of leadership. Everything is your fault.
It's a bug-eat-bug world out there,
Princess. The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
The betrayal doesn't depend on how much or how deeply you love someone. It depends on the magnitude of the dilemma they put in front of you. Would you betray your loved one? At first, no. But what would happen if someone told you that if you did, you'd be given a medicine that could cure your beloved brother?
Well, being brilliant's not enough, young man. You have to work hard. Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift. And you use it for the good of mankind.
We're not here because we're free. We're here because we're not free. There's no escaping reason, no denying purpose. Because as we both know, without purpose...
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already? If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Now you listen to me. You can't quit. You're nothing without me. Nothing, you worm.
Stars lose their brightness. Idols fall. Agents are forever. You're a flash in the pan. You're yesterday's news.
You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine. We're both just ordinary men who have been driven to seek vengeance in the name of justice. And if one comes to call vengeance justice, we believe that human beings simply cannot understand each other, and they never will.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross
think
a mentally
we're
ill
done with
loner
you.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get!
Call the police.
You get what you fucking deserve! Good night. And always remember, that's...
You built these weapons to destroy us. Why? Because you are afraid of our gifts. Because we are different. Humanity has always feared that which is different.
Mortals receive the divine gift of intellect, the potential for wisdom, but they misuse it to destroy the beauty of creation. Mortals do not succumb to evil, they are the evil. They create it and spread it with minds they shouldn't possess. How can we call ourselves gods if we watch this plight and do nothing to stop it?
In every moment, there is the possibility of a better future, but you people won't believe it. And because you won't believe it, you won't do what is necessary to make it a reality.
So you dwell on this terrible future, you resign yourselves to it. For one reason, because that future doesn't ask anything of you today.
We have created our own hell on Earth.
Oh my.
The warnings have been obvious, the solutions ignored, so I took action.
Wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore. You have to hit them with a sledgehammer. And then you'll notice you've got their strict attention.
People think in terms of good and evil when really time is the true enemy of us all. Time kills everything.
Everyone creates the thing they dread. Men of peace create engines of war. Invaders create avengers.
What you really fear is inside yourself. You fear your own power. You fear your anger. The drive to do great or terrible things. Now, you must journey inwards.
If you're using half your concentration to look normal, then you're only half paying attention to whatever else you're doing. Just pointing out something that could save your life. You want society to accept you, but you can't even accept yourself.
You turned everyone I ever loved against me. My own flesh and blood! I guess it's like what they say. Y'all could go insane with just one bad day.
You will destroy the world, Wakanda included. The world took everything away from me. Everything I ever loved. But I'm gonna make sure we're even.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
You and I both know the real power in this world ain't magic. It's money. Buckets of it.
It's true.
Aren't you tired of living on the margins while all those fat cats in their fancy cars don't give you so much as a sideways glance?
Ever think what it's like to be someone like me? To be somebody but themselves? They don't. They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys. That we won't werewolf and go wild.
Those people up there, the rich and the powerful, they do whatever they want. Guys like us, like you and me, they don't care about us. We build their roads and we fight all their wars and everything. They don't care about us. We have to pick up after them. We have to eat their table scraps.
Everything they built will fall! And from the ashes of their world, we'll build a better one!
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
A world of undisturbed beauty. Mortals are a foolish and ugly mistake that stain the majesty of the cosmos. By eliminating all mortal creatures, we can restore its original splendor and reclaim this perfect creation.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
Villain, being who sees the world in a way most don't, due to the experiences they have lived, suffered. Seek justice, revenge. What life taught them is the solution to their problems, to fix them once and for all.
I know what it's like to be different, to be alone in this world.
When I woke up, my parents were dead. I wasn't so lucky. Saw an opportunity in my affliction. They weaponized me. I stole for them, spied for them. I killed for them. And in exchange for my soul, they were going to cure me. They lied.
Villains are so cruelly deceived that they can't trust anyone else, and they close because they know that. The more they give nowadays, the more others take advantage of them.
Did you really think that I'd let that happen?
that I'd let you take away my power just because you're blind to what true power can bring you.
You don't know me.
Don't I? Struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose. Gods don't have to choose. We take.
The difference between good and evil, it is what governs our entire society. Since we were kids, they have taught us what things we should do and what not, but not all of us were as lucky.
And I realize that you'll do pretty much anything if your family says it's okay. Yep.
I don't have anything to apologize for, sir.
Mom, it's okay. Just apologize.
That's where we are in this world today. We seem to have developed a fundamental inability to apologize to anyone for anything. I don't even think you really know what a bad day is. But you're gonna find out. You hear me, miss? You're gonna fucking learn.
Because as the Joker said, it just takes one bad day so that the sanest person understand his madness.
He hates us.
No. He's simply afraid of who he truly is, like I was. You'll never know how it felt that night to be told that the only man that I'd ever loved had to die. What's remarkable is the amount of people you've managed to murder.
Dark times call for extreme measures. You may find it hard to believe, but I am serving the greater good.
It's hard to describe someone as good or bad. Every act has its justifications, and we all make mistakes.
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
Yes.
Why? What's the point of any of this? What do we do to deserve...
Nothing. Other than occupy space we need. We're not that different, Ben. Your kind would do exactly the same thing.
No. Our kind wouldn't have wiped out an entire species.
Of course you would. We've been doing it for centuries.
A villain and a hero are not so different. If we look from various perspectives, everyone does what they believe is the best for those around them.
We don't need you to save us. We don't need to be fixed. These are not curses. They're gifts.
Humans are a unique type of pest, multiplying and poisoning our world, all while enforcing a structure of their own, a deeply unnatural structure. Where others saw order, I saw a straitjacket. A cruel, oppressive world dictated by made-up rules. Each life, a faded, lesser copy of the one before. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, reproduce, and die.
Are the villains always the bad guys in history? Or is it that they only see what others cannot see, and they are willing to give up their life, if necessary, to achieve it? No matter how good a person you are, we are all bad guys in someone's story. So enjoy your role, and at least be a memorable villain. Niccolo Machiavelli.
It was just like Human Day. We all learn to do what we must do to survive. Just like you and me, soldier.
We made our choices. Let him make his.
You think I had a choice? Huh? I never had a choice!
We judge and criticize without knowing their history or motives. There's always a reason why they are who they are. If you had been born instead, you can't imagine how similar you would be.
If we're all so bad, where's the bad?
My whole life, rich people, powerful people tried to muzzle me, cancel me, keep me impotent and obedient, like I'm a fucking puppet. You know what? It worked. Because I allowed it to work. And guess what? If they can control me, then you can...
Bet your ass they can control you. They already do, you just don't realize it. I'm done.
Many take advantage of the good, the loyal, the generous. They try to control you for their own benefit. And when you no longer serve them, they just discard you.
I got cast in the biggest movie in the world as the boy who wouldn't grow up, Peter Pan. I'd never been so happy in my entire life. Then I got older, and they threw me away like I was nothing. I was scared, desperate, and all alone. So I decided to take the power back.
Is playing fair, being scared, that gets you nowhere. That gets you beat.
Greatness inspires envy. Envy engenders spite, and spite spawns lies and hate.
I am done apologizing. I am done being persecuted for my strength. You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better. You need me to save you. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Having power changes everything, to such an extent that it becomes difficult to distinguish who are the heroes and who are the villains of the story.
Every time a civilization reaches the pinnacle of its decadence, we return to restore the balance.
Equality. Everyone is equal while they play this game. Here, every player gets to play a fair game under the same conditions. These people suffered from inequality and discrimination out in the world. And we're giving them one last chance to fight fair and win.
Light needs darkness to exist, and the darkness needs light, all to prevent the world from becoming a dreadful fantasy or a wonderful horror story.
No. How could you be worthy? You're all killers.
Stark.
Had to kill the other guy. He was a good guy. But down in the real world, we're faced with ugly choices.
You're gonna destroy millions of lives.
Only a cynical man would call what these people have lives, Wayne. Crime, despair. This is not how man was supposed to live.
We tend to mark the different as dangerous because they want to change things, which are already normal for us. But they don't do it for their own benefit, but for the common good.
We have to explore the unknown. The unknown can lead to the unforeseen, and we had no way of predicting that in the long run, our work will help ease suffering. It'll save lives, not just one life, many lives. We're making the world a better place.